Hey Tim, Scott Walker. Just wanted to make this video showing you how I would help any referrals that you had for me, and also just kind of giving you a glimpse of your online presence and seeing how it's going. So I usually start with your website, then I go over Google Ads and Google Business Profile and kind of some competition, and yeah, we'll kind of go from there. So first off, really like your website. Like a lot of the stuff on here, especially like you have your core values, culture. Like I really like this, why it makes you guys better. So that's awesome having it on the website. But for one thing that I usually recommend for most clients is to add more content. The reason I say that is because you want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and throughout that content you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. And what I mean by that is a location and a service. So like painting Layton, or if you go down to Salt Lake, bathroom remodel Salt Lake City. Like those count as content because, or those are buyer intent because they have a location and a service attached. And then also what you could do is if you save your images correctly, instead of it saying this mumbo jumbo right here, it could also say those buyer intent keywords, and it counts as content because it's embedded behind the photo for you. So I do use a tool called Ahrefs to show me your analytics and where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously moving up. You're currently at 4 and 8 due to your referring pages and domains. And what those are backlinks. And what a backlink is when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you want to make sure to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. And it looks like you're being indexed for almost 700 keywords, but you're only getting about 30 people to your website each and every month. Looking at some of your keywords that you are being found for, like good painter, you're number 1, which is cool, but that is what I consider a buyer or a national keyword. Whereas, I don't know why Vernal Dinosaur Core is on there. No, it's okay. But like painting companies in Utah, there's not a lot of searches, but that would be a much better buyer intent keyword because it looks like that is the search that people are looking for. Closet remodeler, tile flooring, Utah. So yeah, like the ones that have the location, remodel contractors, Utah, that would be a good one to have. Because, one job from that would be a large job. So, but those are the types of buyer intent keywords that I would recommend ranking for, just due to the fact that those are the people looking for your service in the area that you do service in. So, I did do a quick search of Painter Layton because that's your main one. Right up top, you have your Google Ads. The thing on the Google Ads, a good way to get a good click-through rate is to make sure that you group your ads by theme. So, painter would be its own ad group, bathroom remodel would be its own ad group, kitchen remodel would be its own ad group. And then having as much, having as much of this keyword inside of the ad as possible is also really good, like painting Layton, Utah. So it has that, the whole thing in there. Layton Painting Company, or Painter. So, like, those are all pretty decent, except, Angie's is like a directory, Thumbtack's a directory. This one may or may not be. I think CertaPro is a company itself. So, really, you're competing for CertaPro. So that's how you have a good click-through rate. Having a good landing page experience, you always want to have a big click-to-call button. Form submit, what you do, where you do it, and then also any promotions you might be running. And then the background imagery should be relevant to what their search term is. So if it's a painting one, you want a painter in the background or someone doing some painting in the background. If it's like a bathroom remodel, show a before and after picture or something like that. So that's a good way to have a good conversion rate on your landing page. Then we move down into the Google Business Profile. For painting, you guys are number 1. You have really good reviews. If you need a QR code for reviews, I have a quick, easy way to do that. I'd be more than happy to do that for you. But then, like, you could expand too, because like it says you're a painter, but it doesn't say that you're the remodel side of things too. So you could have other services and be trusted in this local area as well. And then we move down into the website side of things. Oh, I forgot to show you something. Sorry. Just for Davis and Weber County, and Salt Lake City, For searches a month, bathroom remodel, there's 720 searches. For painter, there's 480. And then bath, 1,000. Kitchen, close to 1,000. Basement remodels. Like, all of those you could be found for in your ads and in your Google Business Profile and in your website. So, I mean, like, those could all be on there. But I did go to Allied Painters just to kind of show you their website. So when you start to have more content, better buyer intent keywords, those authoritative backlinks and citations, you'll start to outrank these guys. For painters in Salt Lake, Ogden, and Layton, just the top 3 biggest cities up north, there's 250 searches for painters Salt Lake City with a location attached. Salt Lake City painters, another 100. I don't really count paint night, but interior painters, Salt Lake. Like, those are the types of buyer intent keywords I would say I'd recommend ranking for. But then when it comes to remodels, like bathroom remodel, Salt Lake City, there's 150 searches. Kitchen remodel, there's 80 per month. Bathroom, most of them are in Salt Lake, so I don't know if you want to focus on that, or, like even bathroom remodel up in Ogden, it'd probably be easier to rank for, but just not as many searches. So when you start to outrank your competitors, a percentage of these total volumes will start to go to your website instead of theirs, and then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow afternoon for lunch, and you have a great day, and we'll talk then.